What's going on, guys? It's Thomas from My Scent Sillage. Today's video will be about new U.A.E fragrances that I done came across in the rack stores. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned and we're going to dive right into it after the intro. Alright, welcome back, guys. For those that are returning, I appreciate you. For my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. On my channel, we discuss all things fragrance, whether that be fragrances from your online discounters or fragrances from your local rack stores. Your local rack stores are Burlington, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or Ross. Because believe it or not, guys, you can find great quality fragrances at a good price at these locations. Okay, guys, today's video will be about some new U.A.E fragrances that are popping up in the rack stores. I done found two fragrances at Burlington from the house of Lattafa, and I found a new one that's popping up at TJ Maxx from Afnan. So are y'all ready to dive into this and see what these new fragrances are that's popping up in the rack stores? Let's get right into it. The first fragrance we'll be discussing is from the house of Lattafa. We have Maahir. Guys, this is a 3.4 ounce bottle, 100 ml EDP. And check out this bottle, guys. Now, I'm not really sure what this fragrance is cloning, if it's cloning something. I also have the Maahir Legacy. That one is cloning a Parfum de Marly Sedley. I think that's the one it's cloning. And that one is a wonderful fragrance, guy. And I also found that one at Burlington. But this one right here, this one is more of a fall winter fragrance. And this thing is potent too, guys. But the bottle is pretty much the same. It's the Maahir Legacy. Cap is on there snug. Quality cap is solid. Look at that. Thing is on there good. And this cap is heavy. Clicks back into place. Got all your information down at the bottom. Look at the color of that juice. Nice golden color. Let y'all check out the atomizer. Atomizer is pretty decent. Now, the first smell that I pick up is oud. And I don't think oud is in this fragrance. Let me go over the notes. Okay, this fragrance main accords is powdery, woody, vanilla, musky, fruity, white floral, sweet, fresh, warm, spicy, and floral. Okay. Now, a lot of people say the notes on, I'm looking on Fragrantica right now. And a lot of people say these notes aren't correct. Because listed on Fragrantica, they have top notes red berry, peach, bergamot. Middle notes jasmine, peony, red lily. Base notes sandalwood, vanilla flower, and musk. I don't pick up any peach in this fragrance. Bergamot. What I pick up is a oud note, agarwood, vanilla, I'm gonna give you a better comparison of what this fragrance smells like to me. To me, this fragrance smells like another fragrance from the house of Lattafa, Oud Mood. The only difference between these two fragrances is The oud mood is sweeter. You can pick up that caramel that's in that fragrance, and it's another note that's in it that kind of separates the two. But as far as the scent profile, it's similar. The Maahir has a little more powder undertone, and the woods are a little more prominent. But I really enjoy this fragrance. Even though it's similar to the oud mood, it's not as sweet. The powdery undertone I enjoy, and the wood that's prominent in this fragrance. It starts off strong, smelling like a little spicy oud fragrance. So if you're not a fan of oud fragrances, this one right here you might not enjoy. Starting off, but as it settles down and get down to those bottom notes, it becomes a little more spicy, woody, and slightly powdery sweet. But this is an elegant fragrance. I think you can dress it up, dress it down. Best is going to be suited for fall and winter, and this thing performs well. I give it 6 to 7+ hours. Projection on it, it's good first 2 hours. In fact, this was my scent of the day today, and I smelt it all day, pretty much. From the morning that I sprayed, and I didn't reapply around lunchtime how I normally do. And the fragrance was still prominent. I still smelt it. Wasn't projecting as strong as it was within the first 3 hours, but it was still there. It lasted a good 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. So I got this one from Burlington for $24.99. That was the price on this one, guys. So if you're interested in a fragrance with this type of scent profile, it's popping up in Burlington. Alright, the second fragrance I'll be discussing is another one from the house of Lattafa. We have Bade'e Al Oud Amethyst. Now, this is a 100 ml, 3.4 ounce bottle, EDP concentration, and this fragrance is cloning Initio Rose something. I forget the name of it. But to me, guys, this fragrance kind of reminds me of the Oud for Glory, another one from the house of Lattafa. It's a certain note in it. It might be the oud or something that's in it. It's a difference. I'm not saying that the scent profile is the same, but it reminds me of a certain note that's in the Oud for Glory. This one is a sweet, powdery, and rosy fragrance. If you're not a fan of rose, you won't enjoy this fragrance. It kind of also remind me of smell like it might have lychee in it. It's a note that's in the subline from Lattafa 2, the one that's in a red bottle. It almost had that type of sweetness in it. Not so much of the tropical Kool-Aid type of sweetness, but it's something in this one that's similar to the red one. This is a wonderful fragrance too, guys. Let me show you the atomizer. Atomizer is pretty decent. The quality of this one is just the same as the Oud for Glory. I got this one at Burlington for $29.99. Cap is on there pretty good, but it doesn't snap into place on that. Can slip off, so I don't suggest you hold it by the cap. Let's go over the notes of this fragrance. Okay, guys, main accords on this fragrance is rose, oud, amber, soft, spicy, floral, vanilla, citrus, fresh, spicy, and white floral. Top notes on this one was pink pepper, bergamot, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, jasmine. Base notes is agarwood, amber, and vanilla. So pretty much, guys, On my skin, I don't get too much of the pepper, the bergamot. What projects on me is the oud, the rose, the amber, and the vanilla. I get a sweet, woody rose fragrance, slightly powdery. It does have a powdery undertone, but overall, I don't know if the powdery tone is coming from the rose, one of the roses, or not. But overall, this is a nice rose fragrance for men. It's unisex, but this is a fragrance I think men can pull off. I definitely enjoy it. It's not nothing that leans feminine, in my opinion. So this is another one from the House of Lattafa that I picked up at Burlington for $29.99. Alright guys, the last fragrance is from the House of Afnan. We have 9 a.m. Dive. I found this fragrance at TJ Maxx for $29.99, guys. The quality on this one is nice. Solid, just like the 9 p.m. This one is a 100 ml bottle, 3.4 ounce. Concentration is EDP. And this one, guys, some people compare it to Bleu de Chanel. I have a few fragrances in my collection. I don't have the OG, but I have some that are cloning that fragrance, and this one smells a little different. It is a blue fragrance. It smells like a combination of a lot of good blue fragrances, but it doesn't smell similar to Bleu de Chanel. It smells good. This is a blue fragrance that you can just pick up, spray on, and go on about your business and know that you're smelling good. Give you a short atomizer. Good atomizer. And this thing projects well. Now I haven't given this one any wearing yet, guys, so I don't know the longevity of this fragrance. But I'm pretty sure if it's anything like the 9 p.m., it's going to perform well. So I have to give an update on this one as far as performance. But as far as projection, it's a room filler. Once you spray it, you're going to smell it, and it's going to fill a room. Overall, like I say, this is something that you can't go wrong with. But if you have any fragrances in your collection that's similar to YSL, Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, anything in those groups, then you might not need this one. But if you enjoy blue fragrances, you can't go wrong with this one, I say. You know, for $30, I think it's a good buy to pick up at the local rack stores. You know, like I said, I picked this one up at TJ Maxx for $29.99. So guys, these 3 fragrances that I just went over today, they're not new fragrances, but they're new in the rack stores. A lot of new Lattafa Afnan, and some other U.A.E. fragrance houses that's popping up. It's not as popular as Lattafa Afnan, popular ones that are spoke on YouTube. But like I said, there's other ones that are popping up in the rack stores. And I just wanted to share with you all the new ones that's popping up in my area, and they might be popping up in your area. And I think they're worth the buy, guys, if you don't have them in your collection. For those that do have these fragrances in their collection, let me know what you think of them in the comments. Do you think they're worth adding? Are they good quality fragrances for the price? Let us know. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. I appreciate y'all checking it out. Please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, share if possible, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.